What's going on? Average Tech Guy here, and we are back. Of course, we have iPhone 17 Pro Max in the orange. You know we had to get the orange. But with all the stuff about scratches and all that good stuff going on, we got to get some cases. And I have been using Torras cases for probably the past 3 to 4 years now on my devices, and this year is going to be no exception. So we got 3 of the cases from their new lineup for the 17 Pro Max. We have the Ostand L1 right here. We have the Ostand Q3 Spin right here. And of course, my favorite out of the bunch, this is the Guardian Mag. So today we're going to be looking at all 3 of these cases, and we do have a special device as well that just came in right here. We'll talk about that one as well. This is their mini mag power bank. We'll talk about that. But for now, let's jump into these cases and see if these are going to be the cases for you, because I really think these are the cases for me. So let's talk. All right, so I've been using these cases for just a few days, just trying them out, you know, doing little menial everyday little tasks, taking them to work, standing the cases up, putting the cases on my refrigerator just to see if they would fit. And only one of them does fit. This is the Ostand Q3 Spin. That is the only one that will like magnetically attach to the refrigerator or anything, any steel or metal surface. But I will say that out of the bunch, this has to be one of my favorite, but this one definitely is my favorite. This one is the Guardian Mag. And this is the first one I want to show you just because it is very simplistic. It is very sleek, but it is 100% straight to the point. It is a very slim profile. It is giving you a lot of protection, military grade protection, matter of fact. Also, strong magnetic hold. Now, Torras is going to give you confidence and reliability in their things. I have never had a scratch, scrape, bump, bruise, break in any of their cases. And once again, this one is very minimalistic, very lightweight. I do want to get my case, my very special case scale. This is my very, very special case scale. And I gotta weigh all of these just to see how much they are going to weigh for you guys. So I can give you an accurate summation of this. The Guardian Mag, 1.3 ounces. The Ostand Q3 Spin, 1.9 ounces. And the Ostand L1, 1.8 ounces. So very lightweight across the board. And we do have to show you this mini mag power bank that they got. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take this out of the box over here on the side so I don't have a big mess everywhere. But this is what it's gonna look like when you take it out of the box. You get your instructions, you get the actual battery itself, and it seems that this battery either is really shiny or it's wrapped or it has a plastic film over it. Let's see. I think it has a plastic film. Yep, it has a, and let's tear this off in real time. There we go. Plastic film on top. Let's see. Plastic film on back. Let's just make sure we get all this off. There we go. Plastic film. Once you get up under there, let's hear this. Perfect. In the box, you're going to get the battery itself. You're going to get your user manual instructions, and you do get a USB type C to C charging cable. This is very important. We'll keep that till later. Now, let's talk this battery, because now I do have last year's model somewhere, and last year's model is just as thin, just as responsive, but this year's model actually does a little bit more. Now, I do want to tell you that this one has a 13-inch strong magnetic power enclosure. It's going to ensure you that you don't have to worry about any lack in your charging, no breaks in the charging, no gaps. It provides you with a fast wired and wireless charging. The list goes on and on, all the way up to 18 watts on this charge. And it also sports 5,000 milliamp hours. So you are going to be good pretty much all day if you have one of these. Go by and check it out. Very slim and lightweight. It is mag safe. You see the ring, you heard the ding. It is not going to give you a whole lot of bulk. Comes on automatically when you plug it up. I mean, you really can't ask for much more. I mean, compared to some of the other batteries that I have that are MagSafe, this takes the cake. This thing is super slim, very efficient, nice and effective. And the biggest thing, it doesn't clutter up your pockets. The second favorite. Now, the one that I really like the next is probably going to be this one. Now, this one is new to me. This is the Ostand L1. Now, a lot of people are going to say they like the ring. The ring is fine. The ring is great. But for me, my personal preference, this will be my second out of the bunch. This stand, I like the way it looks. I like the way it sits. I like everything about it. You can literally put this at just about that angle and that angle and that angle. And then you can kind of let this down some and prop it, or you can boom, flip it over, let it down a little bit more, and you can almost stand your phone like straight up almost. If you're watching videos, TV, movies, whatever, you can just kind of get the best view out of this device because this stand is a really nice and versatile stand. Now, don't get me wrong. This is, once again, probably the first time I've experienced this casing. It is still slim, lightweight, and protective, just like the Guardian Mag. It is built to stand. It has this built-in stand in that is very strong, that's going to hold multiple angles. You don't have to worry about it falling over. Once again, all these cases are durable, they're scratch resistant, and they are providing you with military level protection. So buttons, nice and tactile. You see that? You do have camera control right here. Now, one thing I like about these is there's no hole. Some companies are still going to have holes. I'm not gonna knock the companies that have holes. I'm sure they have a hole for a reason. But when you have a camera control button, this camera control button is going to be a lifesaver. It is going to afford you to have everything that you need. It's still sensitive to touch. If you press it twice, it allows you to choose what you need to choose and swipe through different things. As far as your exposure, as far as your, let's go back, as far as your depth, as far as your zoom, your different cameras, your styles, it's still going to allow you to have full access. And that works on all of these. All of these have the exact same camera control button. Perfect. We like that. We love that. We did weigh these already, but wide open at the bottom. You do have a lot of protection around those lenses. This area, from what I'm hearing, is going to cost you a lot of money if you break it, crack it, scratch it. So you are going to need some protection. And once again, those lenses, they disappear behind there. Very easy to get off. And I have been working with a few other cases as well, and they kind of worry me because some of them are hard to get off. And I know we've been having issues with this getting scratched up. So the fact that these are easy to take off, that's perfect as well. Now, let's go to the last one in the bunch. This is the Ostand Q3 Spin. A lot of people really like this one. Whether you're watching TV, whether you're doing anything productive, you can get and achieve just about any angle that you would like and need and want and have to have. This stand, very sturdy. Like I said, my daughters love this case. My wife loves this case. They use these. And if you want to use it kind of like a pop socket, you can put your fingers through the back, holding on to it just like so, giving you an extra sense of protection while you have that on your device, and folds down nice and flush. And this is the one, remember, that is going to be able to snap onto the back of your surfaces. So like your fridge, if you're outside working on the car, you want to just stick it up. You're going to be able to stick this on objects that are metallic, that are magnetic, and you're going to be able to have a good result with this. They don't fall, they don't slide. You don't have to worry about it getting hurt. This year, first time I've seen them, they will be in Best Buy. And you can actually go into a store and pick these up. So I'm going to drop links below so you can go and check all this stuff out for yourself. So hopefully this has been able to help someone out. Once again, I'll drop links below. Also now in Best Buy, you can go by and check these out for yourself. So until next time, Average Tech Guy out. Peace.